Hello and welcome to another episode of the CUFI Weekly. And this week I want to talk about courage and cowardice. And I understand this is a very broad subject and can be interpreted in a myriad of ways. But I want to talk about this in the context of what is happening right now and what has been happening for over a year and a half now with Israel's war against Hamas. Now, we have seen plenty of examples of courage and cowardice. We have seen the cowards on our university campuses cheering for a terrorist group, cheering for Hamas, celebrating the evil that Hamas did, denigrating the United States, criticizing the United States, and in some cases, burning the American flag, while they live in this country and reap the complete benefits of living in one of the most incredible countries in the world. But this week, I got thinking about this idea because of a few things that happened. Israel was playing a World Cup qualification game against Norway, and one of the Norway players commented about the match and said that, it's terrible what's going on there, and, we just have to deal with the fact that UEFA have allowed this game to continue. It seems that what he was saying was that UEFA should not allow Israel to continue to participate in international football. Rather, he chose to address Israel's war against Hamas, didn't mention the hostages, just that it was terrible and that he was surprised that UEFA were allowing Israel to remain in world soccer. But I want to talk about Eli Dasa. He is the Israeli soccer captain, where he said at the press conference, these players talking about Israel probably can't even point Gaza out on a map. We have our hostages being held, being starved. That takes courage. And it may seem like a little action, but he sat on the world stage where everybody is berating Israel, where nobody cares about the facts, and we live in an echo chamber, and he spoke the truth. And I want to show another example of courage, and that's from Bruce Pearl of the Auburn men's basketball team. Bruce Pearl took the press conference of their first game that they won and made a plea about the hostages. He talked about the hostages. He was wearing a bring them home dog tag. He used that incredible stage, and he said that he spoke to the players to make sure it was okay. He took that stage to address the hostages. And that is something we have to remember. In Gaza over the last few days, we've seen protests against Hamas. While these are very rare, they have happened. But we are seeing bigger protests calling for Hamas to step down, for the war to end. The people who are living inside of Gaza are wanting Hamas gone. That is a reality that we're seeing. Yet these college campus students are still chanting and supporting Hamas. Yet they claim to be standing up for the innocent Gazans while they're the ones championing their biggest oppressors. Of course, Hamas's favorite news outlet, which we won't mention, but we know who they are, have not covered it at all. That is supreme cowardice, and these are the people claiming to care about and stand up for the people of Gaza. No. You stand up and care about the people of Gaza when it fits your agenda. And that's exactly what is happening here once again. And that is why I want to put out two invites here to two groups of people. First, to my Christian friends, we need to be more vocal and louder than ever before. Now is that time. We've been learning, we've been educating, we've been praying. Now is that time to come together and speak up. And we have that opportunity. At the end of June, early July, the CUFI Summit is once again coming to Washington, D.C., our 20th. And I'm asking every single one of you, if you can make it to D.C., be there. Take those few days to stand with Israel and the Jewish people. Take those few days to lobby, which we will, our leaders to stand with Israel, to stand with the Jewish people and against anti-Semitism. And now I extend the same invite, but to our Jewish friends. We know that the world has felt very lonely, and we have seen on social media and other places the Jewish community continue to cry out, where are our allies? Why is no one speaking up? I'm giving you an opportunity to come and see where your allies are. We are a one-issue organization, Israel and the Jewish people. We stand with them no matter what. And this is your opportunity to be in the room with us. Lock arms with us and see what it is like when your allies stand up strong. Thanks for checking out this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get a notification every time a new episode hits. And if you want to check out some of our previous episodes, and we've got some really good ones, click on one of the thumbnails and that will take you right there. And finally, if you want to know more about CUFI and the work we do, go to cufi.org to check out all the resources we have available free to you.